Alright guys, here is one really easy way to set the valves on your motors. It does not matter if you have the heads off your motor or if you have them bolted onto the motor. As long as you are sitting at top dead center. If it's bolted onto the motor, be sure that you are at top dead center. And you would know how to do this. You know if you're at top dead center, if it's bolted on, let's say this is your front cylinder in the spot in the hole where your crank position sensor is at, you should have a number 1 in the center of your hole. Also on your cam timing gear, be sure that your marks, your reference marks, is even with the top of your head, with the lip of your head. Once you have that done, then you can adjust your valves. Notice how they're both loose. There's no pressure on them because all the lobes is sitting down in the head, and we're on the flat part of the cam. We're basically riding on the flats, not the lobes. The cams that we have, we purchased from Mr. RPM Cycle, and the specs for these cams call for the valves to be set at 16 thousandths. That's a little bit more than stock cams and a lot of other cams, but these cams were actually designed for that measurements, and so that's what we were recommended to set these at. Stock cams are going to be a whole lot lower than that. Look at your manual, consult your manual, and it will tell you exactly what you need to set them at. The method that we're going to be using today, the method that I'm going to be talking about, is the go, no-go method. We have our filler gauges. We have 16 thousandths and we have 17 thousandths. These need to be set for 16 thousandths, so what we're going to do is we're going to have it to where we can slide our 16 thousandths in and out, but the 17 thousandths will not be able to go in. That's the go, no-go method. I'm sure there's many other ways to do this, but this is the way that I do it, and I've never had any problems out of it. And so, first what we'll do is we'll put our 16 thousandths in, and all this is just a reference. We want to tighten down on our rocker arm and get it snug. And then we're going to take our 10mm wrench, making sure that we're still snug. You want just a little bit of resistance on here. Alright, and then we're just going to tighten our retaining nut down. And so now we have our 16 thousandths will move in and out, but our 17 thousandths, we'll see if our 17 thousandths go in. Our 17 thousandths will go in, and so we need it tighter. So we'll put our 16 thousandths back in. We'll loosen our nut. We'll see where we're at with our screwdriver. We'll turn it a little bit and we'll tighten back down on our nut. We'll pull, that's way too tight on our 16 thousandths. We'll loosen her up again. And these are very small changes that we're doing. Alright, our 16 thousandths. Let's check our 17 thousandths. Our 17 thousandths will not go. And so 16 thousandths will go. Our 17 thousandths will not go. The go, no-go method.